Hey guys, so I decided to do a video about what it's like on a typical day on set for me, since my background and acting video got so many views, and I had some questions about what it's like on a full day. So I decided to make this video about what it's like, and I hope you guys enjoy it. You can go to various locations, which is like Santa Clarita, Los Angeles, Hollywood, or Burbank. This day I was going to Los Angeles. And you can go to any type of studio. This was Glendale Studios, which was filming MTV reunion show. And this is the WB entry where you get your pass to go inside. This is Disney Studios, which is amazing. Obviously it has the giant Mickey hat, so of course I had to take a picture. And this was for the show Code Black. This iconic tower you can see off the freeway. So after we were filming, I wanted to go and take a picture. Once you get to your set location, you gotta find out where base camp is. So this day you had to take an elevator. And this was on my way to find base camp at the WB lot. Once you find base camp, you usually wait in line and get your voucher. Then you go to wardrobe. This was for rush hour. And this was for another show that I can't remember, but I was supposed to be a concert goer. Usually you get shuttled to location if it's not on the lot itself. And then you go to lovely holding, which is pretty much an area that all the extras sit at, and this is pretty much going to be your home for the rest of the day when you're not on set. And this was on set at Disney Studios for Code Black. And this was a holding area for the new series Pitch. This was a set of Rush Hour. This was a set for Google Play Game On, where a bunch of YouTubers did game challenges. It was really fun. Then after all that, you finally get to eat, and the sets usually have the best food. This was on Code Black when we got Fred breakfast. Usually you get burritos or omelets. And then for lunch or dinner, they like to feed you chicken and pasta and roasted potatoes and rice and bread. Or they can feed you shrimp and sauteed vegetables, and rice is usually something they always feed you, and there is lots of dessert also and salad. Usually you can walk around set, but anytime this light is on, which means a closed set, so don't go in there unless you want to get yelled at. Then finally, you get to actually be used on set, so you head to set, and they ADs, which is the assistant directors, usually place you where you're supposed to be. This is the set for Lucifer, which was a club scene that was shot in Hollywood. And this scene was for Adult Swim's NewsReaders episode, F Dancing. And this one was quite fun. It does look like that I'm naked if you ever watch this episode, but I'm not. for a bump, which is like an extra thing that they pay you for. They put you in like nude shorts and a nude top, which makes you look like you're nude, but I am not. If you guys get a chance, check out that episode. It's hilarious. This was the scene that we did for Two Broke Girls, which is just this is filmed on set, so that was me in the background. And this was my attire for Code Black, which I was just a patient, and they do give you the gown and the wrist bracelet. You get that in wardrobe. This was the outside set for Pitch. This behind me was base camp, where the holding was that I showed earlier in the video, and then they shuttle you to the actual set of where they're going to film, which at this time was CSUN in the baseball field. This area was Code Black's holding area on set. You can have two different types of holding areas. There's one that's by base camp, or there's one that is going to be near the set where they're actually going to start filming, and this was that room. It was a hospital room, so everybody was in there. And finally, when your day is done, which a typical day can last 8 to 14 hours. I think the longest time I've been on set is 14 hours. So you finally get to go back through those, double doors or exit and head back home. Alright guys, well that was the video. So like I said, on a typical day, you head to your set location, which could be Los Angeles, Burbank, Santa Clarita, Huntington Beach. Like, it can literally be anywhere, especially if it's on location. If it's going to be on an actual set, then you're usually going to be heading to Burbank. That's where the WB lot is, the CBS lot's there. That's where all of the stages are. And then after you head to set, you find your location, you head to base camp, and you find your AD, which is your assistant director, and they sign you in. You get a voucher, and a voucher is just like a big piece of paper, and it tells you what show you're gonna be on. It tells you what the show is, the date, your hours, like your clock in and your lunch break, and if you're gonna get a meal bump. So those are really important. So you get a voucher, and then you head to wardrobe. Once you hit to wardrobe, the people will change you in whatever they want you to wear for that particular scene. And you always want to hope that you don't get wardrobe, because at the end of the day you have to go and return wardrobe, and you're usually there in line for like 15 minutes, because it's a huge set of people all trying to get out of there at the same time. So once you hit wardrobe, if you need wardrobe, you just change, and then you go into holding. And like I said, holding is your home for the whole day, and you're just there all day. So once you hit holding, they have snacks and stuff for you there, and then when you are ready to be used on set, the ADs will come get you. They'll take you to set, they'll put you where you need to be, and you'll take like a gazillion takes, or you might be lucky and just take one take. And then after you're done with that, you'll go back to holding if you're not released, and then they'll feed you lunch or feed you dinner, depending on what time it is and how long you're gonna be there. And then if they need you again, they'll just pull you back to set. And then once you're completely done for the night, you go back to holding, you change back to wardrobe, and you go give wardrobe their clothes, because if you do need wardrobe, they take your voucher. And then you get your voucher back, you head back to the AD, get signed off, and you're ready to go home. So it's an easy, fun day on set. Like I said, if you're interested in background acting, check out my other video that I did, and I'll leave a link down in the description box. So that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I promise there'll be lots more videos to come. Yeah, thanks for watching. All right, love you guys.